Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendra Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra dynamic mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing worksheet to construct quadrilateral and verify the properties. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we are going to prepare. We are going to tell the children the properties of quadrilateral and allowing them to check its properties. First, let us define a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a closed shape with 4 vertices and 4 sides. We will try to draw one arbitrary quadrilateral. You can draw a quadrilateral with the given measurements also. But I am drawing one arbitrary so that we can check it at any place. Now, condition number 1. The sum of all interior angle is 360 degrees. Or we will show them the angles and check whether the sum of the angle is always 360 degrees. By pulling and pushing it, all the 4 vertices can be pushed and pulled, and this different type of quadrilaterals you will get. Now the next one, you can ask them to find the perimeter. The perimeter can be obtained directly by making use of a single click in GeoGebra. Now the children can check the answer by adding the perimeter. Now here in the option, you can go to a 0 decimal place also. Accordingly, it will automatically change. Now the next one is, you can ask the children that what do you mean by area of your quadrilateral? Length of the diagonal into sum of the perpendicular drawn from the vertices to the diagonal. Therefore, we are drawing a diagonal and we are drawing 2 perpendiculars, and we tell them that what is the area now. The area is half into AC into DE plus BF. Therefore, the area is 138. And this area is directly obtained from this GeoGebra also. Therefore, the children can check the perimeter, they can check the area, they can check the properties of a quadrilateral by pulling and pushing. Let us try to make this dynamic worksheet from scratch. For that, I have selected a GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet. I have selected geometry view, and in option I have selected rounding off to 0 decimal place, and in labeling I have taken new points only. Now what you can do is, I think several times I have told you, you can in the text, you can in the class when you want to teach it, properties of quadrilateral. Okay. Now you can explain a quadrilateral to your children, or you can ask them that what do you mean by quadrilateral. Is here closed figure with the 4 sides. Actually here the children will be going on exploring the different type of quadrilateral in the next lesson to come. Okay, now how to draw a quadrilateral? It is very simple. Go to this polygon, take this polygon. Already you have selected the new points only. For put point number 1, then just to put point number 2, go up and put point number 3, put point number 4, click it, and then come back to point number 1. Now you got a quadrilateral now. Now this quadrilateral, all the points are movable, or you can move it and then get a different quadrilaterals at the same time. Well, now we can ask the children to check the angle property. Therefore, now we can go and tell them that press escape and then go to this ABC and then tell them that the sum of interior angles is equal to always 360 degrees. We can ask them to recollect what actually they have seen in type of triangles. It was 180, or it is okay. Now let us try to get these angles now. It is very simple. Press escape, go to this angle, click this angle and simply click it. Now you got all the angles now. Remember, this is corrected to 0 decimal place. For when you have corrected to 1 decimal place, automatically the rounding off will change. You know it. Okay, now you want to tell the children that what is the meaning of this angle A. Therefore, we have to go for this symbol. This symbol of angle is in basic. Here in that plus minus sign. Therefore, angle A plus angle B plus again angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degrees. Now you can you know that it will be definitely 360 degrees. In the basic you are having the degree sign. Okay, now you can ask the children to find out by going to this option of rounding out to 0 decimal place. Ask them to count this 111 plus 64 plus 96 plus 88. You can see from here that it is automatically equal to 360 degrees. Now the next one is you can ask the children that what they mean by that perimeter. Ask them to find the perimeter. For that, go click this side, press escape, click this side, one of the segment, object property, check whether the segment is selected, then show label, and then you can have the name and value. Okay, you got here. Similarly, click the second one, check whether the segment is selected, show the label, name and value. Again, click the third segment, check whether polygon is selected. For press escape, because you have should not select the polygon, you should select the segment. For segment, once again show the label, name and value. Again go to this and very carefully click this segment. Segment is selected, BC selected, show label, and then name and the value. Okay, now you ask the children. These are the values given now at any spot. Now you can pull it and then push it and then show them. Ask them to find the perimeter. Now perimeter can be obtained directly from GeoGebra. Go to this angle, go to the distance or length, simply click it. You got the perimeter. Check the children to get the perimeter. Now what is the next one? Is the area. Now the area is you have to draw a diagonal. Therefore for finding the area you have to draw the diagonal and you have to draw two perpendiculars to the diagonal. Okay, let the perimeter be here. Okay, I'm pressing escape. I am first finding the AC is one of the diagonals. I want to know the length of this diagonal. Therefore right click, go to the segment, object property, show label, and then get its value. Okay, now I want to draw two perpendiculars from this D and B on this AC. For that, go to this line, perpendicular line, draw a perpendicular line for this through this D. Therefore simply touch this D and touch this point. Okay, you got it now. Now go to this point of intersection and then find the point of intersection. Show that we want the foot of the perpendicular. Now DE is the first perpendicular. For that, go to this segment, then join this D and E. Then this line is of no use now to you, this perpendicular line. Therefore show the object. Now this DE is one of them. Now you want this value of it also, because to do the calculations, and you can have a color to it also. Okay, now we want the second perpendicular. For that, the same idea, go for this perpendicular line, touch this B, touch this C. Now you got it. Touch that AC, that's the diagonal. Once again you want the point of intersection, that is you want the foot of the perpendicular. Now touch these two lines, intersection, touch these two lines. I touched it and then I touched it. I got this H as the foot of the perpendicular. Now I want the length of that segment, therefore draw the segment B and H. Okay, you got it now. Okay, now this line, the perpendicular line, we don't want it, therefore show the object, you just remove it. Again this you click it, go for this basic, go to this object property and then show its value now. Is it okay? Okay, I think show the value. Okay, well. Now what is actually the child want to do it now? You can change the color also. Segment BH, you can give a color to it also. Okay, then give a color. Okay, well, now we can ask the children to calculate the area now. You can ask them to, okay, this is 8 and 6, it is 6 here, it is 8 here. You can ask them to find the area, and then this area is automatically calculated by GeoGebra. Go to the angle, go to this area, touch this quadrilateral. You got the angle, area now. For now, you can ask the children to check whether the sum of the interior angle is always 360 degrees, and you can ask them to find the perimeter, and you can ask them to find the area. And remember here, when you are going for this text, go for the text and then you can type here the perimeter is equal to. Now you see from the object you have to select this perimeter. You see perimeter. You see this perimeter, whenever I change it, it also changes. You see when I'm pulling and pushing it, This will change. Press escape and then you pull it. You see that is changing. Okay. Similarly, for that area, again go to this text and then area. Normally area will be in Q1. Q1 means the quadrilateral. Therefore Q1. I am clicking it. It's okay. The area is equal to 91. Therefore now at any spot the child can pull it and push it and then check whether the answer is perfectly right. Okay. Thank you friends. Let us learn to lead.